All right, we are here at Farmington Canyon, getting ready to head up the hill. I would have been here a lot sooner, but I forgot my goggles and had to run back home and get them. So I'm gonna finish my setup, get everything ready, and then we're gonna head up the hill. So I'll see you guys in a minute. I think we're ready to roll. I look semi-professional, got on my new gear. Gotta get everything dirty today. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy, that's what happens when you're out of shape. Black and white, the two best colors to attract dirt. All right. Oh, I gotta be, okay, clutch work. Okay, don't work, what the hell? All right, we are, leg cramp. All right. So we got our pattern set, let it idle for a minute and warm up a tiny bit. All right, guys, how you doing? Welcome. Got this guy over here riding wheelies. All right, I'm gonna do my best not to cough much. All right, well, we're heading that way. I say this is Farmington Canyon. We got Lagoon Amusement Park right over there. So we'll probably ride this again, but we'll ride it earlier in the morning. So, all right, let's go have some fun, guys. Welcome to the first Moto vlog, actual one. I'm not going to ride it too hard, with there being a lot more people up here today than we'll just keep our eyes open for, ooh, that feels nice and cool. We'll keep our eyes open for people and cars, and side by side you gotta watch out for. They think they own the road. Last time I was up here, I had one almost hit me on the way back down, but this is a nice little ride, nice casual ride. Have to see if our son wants to come out next time. And before I get going, I apologize if I start coughing a lot. My throat was bothering me this morning. You can see there's a lot of dust in the air already, so I was thinking about coming up here to park. I think if Jennifer ever comes with me, I'll park here. That way she's got the shade she can sit and read in. Unless I can get her on a bike and then she'll come ride with us. So it's about 12 miles up to the top of the hill. I think it's like 12.8 or 24.9 for the whole trip. But we'll get off at the top and then take a look around and show you guys the area. Let you see how some of Utah looks. See the cars here. I think this is our turn that heads up the, converts to dirt. Yep. Now we're getting on the good stuff. right up here is a turnoff where there's actually some jumps and stuff like that, but I don't feel comfortable doing that stuff yet, so that's out of the question for me. I ain't jumping my bike yet. I thought that was a drone. It's a Delta airplane. First off, I'd like to welcome everybody that's new to the channel. We picked up 8 new subscribers in like the last week. Thank you guys. And if you're part of my gaming channel, then you know what, oh yeah, we got dust right here, so we're gonna have a vehicle close by. Hopefully my lens don't get too dusty. I'll have to get some filters for it, but I was saying, hopefully, no, not hopefully, I was saying that on my gaming channel, if you guys are coming from over there, that I've been looking at possibly getting a kayak and trying to get outdoors more. So that'll be putting more stuff onto this channel and getting out doing some fishing, having some outdoor fun. I really want to get going back on this channel again. I put so much time into my gaming channel that I basically deserted this channel, so. And I apologize to everybody that's already subscribed and was following us for content, but I'm hoping to. I know I won't be able to equal it back out because this gaming channel takes a lot of my time, but hopefully I can start getting a decent amount of stuff back on this channel. You see, it looks like we got either 2 vehicles or 2 side-by-sides up here, so we got a truck coming. This is what happens when you get here late in the day. You get a lot of traffic on this hill. It's a very popular trail. Very popular trail for side-by-sides, cars, motorbikes, pedal bikes, runners. Especially earlier in the morning, you get a lot of runners. Now comes the fun part. This is why I'm glad I went and got my goggles. Still pretty rough though, especially right there. Holy crap. Good thing I got my image stabilization on. Lost my rear tire out from under me a minute there. You see the view over there, Great Salt Lake, what used to be the Great Salt Lake. Giant freaking dirt bed now. They should just call it the Salt Lake. It's not a Great Salt Lake anymore. Well, we should be getting close. We're getting a lot of dust. Pardon me for that. I do. Hopefully that's where the no clippings comes in, is that it'll do away with that. Hopefully they'll let me pass them. That would be nice. I say we haven't even made it to the trail split yet, so. Hopefully he sees me coming and he'll let me go by. I don't know why you'd bring a low-profile car like that around here. Well, I apologize for all the dust, but this is part of coming late, I guess. That's what happens when you get here late, I guess. I don't mind it though. It's all part of the fun. At least that's what they say, right? So if anybody's watching this and they're like, God, he's really bogging those gears down. This is only like the third time I've been back on a dirt bike in probably 30 years. And when you go from not riding a dirt bike to jumping on one of the fastest ones, you know. Definitely gonna need wash the bike when I get back home today. I think somebody's behind me too. Yeah, it sounds like somebody's behind me. Might be a side-by-side or something behind me. The guy in front of me is probably just laughing. He's like, look at me throwing all the dirt in this guy's face. Yeah, there's definitely something behind me. Yeah, he's driving fast on purpose. Probably should wipe off my lens. I'm sure it's dirty as hell right now. Let me get a good straight run here. There we go. Hopefully that made it better for you guys. Smack that tree branch. That's one thing I like about this bike. Even though it sounds like it's bogged down a little, it's got like instant response. Whatever that is behind me is keeping up. He's right behind me, so. That's where I seen the moose last time, or not last time, but one of the times I was here. Some fellow riders. Kind of popped my ears. So you come early enough in the morning, there's chances to see animals down through here. Unless, of course, you're riding a motorbike, then probably scare them all away. Need to bring some ibuprofen with me, but I'm getting a headache already. I saw a deer down there. I do have to watch out for hikers and stuff. Can't go flying through here too fast, I guess. I think to this point right here is the 9-mile mark, and then this is the 9-mile mark, and then from here on up, if you go that way, you can go to Bountiful Skyline Drive. That's what was behind me. Okay, so we're heading up this way. We're going to go up the hillside and head up to the top of the hill. This will take us up to the weather towers at the top of the hill. Now there is one spot just off the side of here that this is where I was saying that has the jumps and stuff like that. See, we could have turned off there and went right. That would take us down to the Bountiful Temple. We'll have to do that one time for sure. Have Jennifer drop us off here maybe, and then go there and pick us up. Maybe. Oh, hit all the rocks you can, Jess. There you go. Good job. Be sure to hit every rock you can. Got a little dust here. Oh, there's a bike right there. Okay. So yeah, right up here to the right is the trails for jumping and stuff like that. This guy's got some old little bikes. I don't want to go flying past him, so we'll wait till I got a clear area. Here, this is where the jumps and stuff are at. I don't feel comfortable doing that stuff yet, so that's out of the question right now. But you can see there's hills and jumps and stuff. Maybe we'll stop there on the way back down. I don't know. We'll go up here and relax for a little bit and drink one of my drinks. What's nice about it up here is the temperature is about 10 or so degrees cooler up here than it is down there, or more. So if anybody watches this and actually rides and knows the area a lot more than me, then I probably sound like I'm full of shit about some stuff, but we got a little squirrel. But yeah, I enjoy the outdoors, but I don't really dive into it that much to know a lot about the surrounding areas and say, yeah, if you go here, you can do this. If you go here, you can do that. Basically, that's the kind of information I look up before I go riding. but it's funny, you know, without my glasses on, I can't really see crap, but everything seems fine right now. Oh, sorry about that. And again, anybody that rides, you know, if you have tips for me, let me know. Leave them in the comments. Or if you see me on any of the Utah biking pages, send me a message, man. Like I said, I haven't rode in so long. I'm sure I'm doing things wrong. Maybe I need to be shifting different. I just feel like with the almost instant response this thing has, that I'm okay with the shifting. Sometimes it does sound like it bogs down a little bit, but all I gotta do is hit it and it, bump. All I gotta do is hit it and it picks right back up. That's what we gotta watch out for. I'll keep it slow a little bit so I don't kick up a lot of dust. Now we might still have some snow up here. That's where we're heading right there. I need to drink one of my drinks. I can tell I'm dehydrated. I forgot to drink water before I left the house. I wasn't thinking too straight. I've been over there before. That's just some small little hills, nothing major. Little ups and downs. But we're heading up there to the radar towers, and then I'll find somewhere to set my bike. Try to get it a little smoother. Hopefully the stabilization's working good, because it is rough. It is getting really cool out here too. I think one of my biggest things I got to do is fix my microphone. I just have it velcroed into the helmet right now, and I'm afraid it's going to fall out. How about it? This is a really nice area around here. There's a lot for you to do. When we get up here to the towers, I'll show you guys some more. Probably leave my helmet on for a minute or so and give you a look around the area up here. Like I said, there's all these little trails that we could explore if we wanted to. Holy shit. Okay. That rattled me a little bit. I said we could go up over that way if I wanted to go that way. So when we get up here, it's going to be a real good, really open area. Oh, good Lord. Holy hell. If you look off to the east, you're going to have Morgan. You look off to the west, you're going to have Salt Lake. Or actually, you're going to have Farmington, Centerville, Layton. There's some snow. Salt Lake's going to be back off to the south. Look at the snow. That's North Salt Lake. I don't know, I think that's the Woods Cross area. And you got Farmington down there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous view of our not so great Salt Lake? That whole area you see used to be covered in water. But it's just drying up more and more. There's the rest of the lake. There you go. There's the whole area. There's Hill Air Force Base. So I mean, it really opens up here. Kind of funny, you think you're kind of close, but I think we still got a little ways to go before we... I don't think I can get on that road right there, so yeah, I was just up around the corner. There's the drain pipe. There we go. Are we the only ones up here at the moment? That's a couch. Look at that. There's Morgan. Nice and quiet now. Hopefully my bike's not too hot. We'll put it right here. Somebody's couch. All right, we made it to the top of the mountain, guys. Like I say, you look out. We could go up that little trail's closed though. Oh, my butt hurts. But you look over here, we have Morgan. City of Morgan. Lots of stuff to ride out there. There's trails out this way. There's multiple trails that will bring you up from this side of the mountain. There are more single track trails and a lot more difficulty in riding and stuff like that that I probably could do, but I don't feel comfortable doing it yet. I mean, I could probably do easy to moderate type trails, but other than that, I probably wouldn't feel too comfortable traversing a lot of stuff. Actually, that's Morgan, City of Morgan. That heads you up towards, that's I-84, that heads you out towards Wyoming. There's, that is East Canyon. You can see the, let me clear off my lens again maybe. You see a little bit of water out there, that's East Canyon. There's plenty of stuff to ride up there. There's lots to ride around these areas. Okay, that's my bike, CRF 450. There's lots of stuff to ride around these areas. Lots to explore. And then if you travel a little bit, then holy hell, that opens up a lot. But like I say, right there, just out of the look of the mountainside is Hill Air Force Base, and I live down that way. And you come down, you got Clearfield, Layton, Kaysville, Farmington, Centerville, Farmington. Farmington's just where the mountain's at. That's where Lagoon was at when I came up. And Antelope Island. I don't know if there used to be anything out around Antelope Island to ride a long time ago or not. But for some reason, I think there have been motorcycles out there before, but I don't think they're allowed now. But that would be cool if there's a track around it that you could ride. I'll have to look into that. If there is, then we'll go out there one day. But I'm not 100% sure about that. And then right there is the Layton Temple. You can see it right there, just at the crease of the mountain. Right above it, out over that way, is the Syracuse Temple. And bountiful temples out of the way back here. Every city has a temple. Welcome to Utah. But yeah, there's the new corridor they're building. It's going to run clear out to almost by our area. Looks like they had a grass fire right out there. But yeah, that's Farmington Bay. Yeah, you can't go right out there. It's a wildlife refuge. Right there's the area you go out. I used to go out and take pictures out there, but I don't anymore. So yeah, I'm going to shut things off for a minute and drink my drink, and then I'll be back and we'll head down the mountainside. So if I get my glove off, holy crap, come on. Oh, gotta be smarter than the gloves, Jess. All right, well, I will see you guys in a little bit.